Whatalo whatu pa ia man mamalu au whiele nei awhiawhi whawhataile sumei talamei ao. Talofa, talofa, talofa lava. I'm just going to open the evening with the spoken word. Hands up if we've seen spoken word poetry before. Yay! Often when I go into spaces, it's like one hand. For those of us who haven't seen it before, imagine Nicki Minaj and Shakespeare had a baby. Okay, maybe kill the visuals. But first and foremost, it is a well-written, well-crafted story, idea, experience that we put on a piece of paper, and this literature doesn't just sit there, we add to it this element of performance. So I'm going to open the evening with a spoken word poem and then invite our first speaker. I'm afraid of a lot of things. Like when you meet people, to kiss or not to kiss, that is the question. I got a fist pump and they got a handshake. I'm like, not too soft, I got to shake strong, but not too strong because I'm a lady. I'm afraid of looking dumb. There's so much to overcome. I'm really afraid of small talk. I'm too busy calculating how much precious energy is wasted talking about the weather and wonders whether those words could shapeshift into you becoming the change you want to see in the world. Awkward, if I've only just met you, right? And when they ask, how do you know the host? I get distracted, thinking about the keys we hold in our hands and all the locked doors they could open. Thinking about the brushes of foreheads and noses, the hongi, from the last 2,000 years that has brought me here to this very moment. The tape rocks, popping the soundtrack of my life. The Levites, the Judah band, and gospel cousins who could sing. Emata utia oele atua ile mene. Emata utia oele atua. Making me feel both the goosebumps on my arms and my sinful soul on my shoulders. And how could I forget Pastor Small's sermon on repeat? We used to fuss when the landlords dissed us. No heat, wonder why Christmas missed us. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sipping champagne when we thirsty. This pollinization of hip-hop spoke life to us misfits from the hood. I'm really afraid of seeming disrespectful. My eyes, blue, black, bottomless, and opaque, are the keyholes you may pour in. We speak, and our eyes dance with this ambiguous intensity. My respect, whāloalo, has you looking at doors facing downwards or sideways. Just know, miss, I'm filling vaults with your words. My gracious fear is that even with 4 university degrees, someone's going to find out that I somehow snuck in through the back door of life's theatre and somehow ended up on stage. The fat lady's going to sing and call me out any second now, and painful perfectionism is the crappy best friend in my head who tells me I do not deserve to be here. And so when they ask, what do you do for a living? I tell them, I board my boat and cross over to the other side of fear, preaching a gospel of purpose that we are more than what sits on the surface. I'm on Team Lit, rocking suits, carving my initials into the papyrus of your brain and scattering fragments of my body in every part of the world. What do I do for a living? I awaken sleeping giants, and I run with them. Giants whose tupuna pulled back arrows on Hawaii and shot them across the Moana to set the world on fire, to set the world on fire, to set the world on fire. May the giants in us let the world know that we lived and we loved. May the giants in us let the world know that we came, we saw, we conquered. May the giants in us let the world know that we were here, that we